The death toll from the coronavirus now stands at more than 1,700, with more than 70,000 confirmed cases. So far, no one has died from the virus in the U.S., but that doesn't mean people here aren't being affected. KCTV5's Leslie Aguilar talked with both an American living in Beijing and Chinese Americans who live here in Kansas City.
It's been pretty eerie.
Oscar Margain is an American journalist working in Beijing, China. For the last month, it's been like living in a sci-fi movie.
It's tough, especially for expats. Foreigners who live in China don't necessarily have it very easy to try to get official information in your language. It's not. It's hard to come by.
Oscar shared these videos of normally packed areas of the city empty, even the subway systems. And the government is checking those who do go out on the streets.
Sometimes even hazmat suits, but basically almost at every public place, including plazas and malls, you'll see a security guard with a thermometer trying to check for your temperature.
Many businesses have had to close, some even reusing SARS virus signage from that outbreak back in 2003.
Pretty tough time for people all across China and Beijing as well, but obviously it pales in comparison with what people in Wuhan are having to deal with.
Wuhan remains the epicenter of the coronavirus outbreak.
They describe Wuhan as a ghost town right now.
It's Wei Zhang's hometown. He's lived in Kansas City for over a decade now, but friends and family are in quarantine in China. Even his brother-in-law, who's a doctor, in the center of it all.
Even during the quarantine period, the doctors still need to work because they don't have the many doctors to deal with this situation.
The Kansas City Chinese American Association has sent medical supplies to China to help, but say getting their hands on some of the masks and surgical goggles has been hard even here in the States.
How to get the supply out of U.S., there are some challenges, but, we still think, that's the right thing to do because we need help with what they most need.
Even in Beijing, miles away from Wuhan, masks were in short supply for a few weeks.
Now, Zhang said it's been difficult to get updates from his brother-in-law who works in that Wuhan hospital because China doesn't allow people there to use American social media. But my friend says he uses a VPN to access American apps and sites to get around those Chinese firewalls and, of course, keep his family updated with everything that's going on.
I can't even imagine that. And it's amazing that they're actually walking up to people and taking their temperatures that.
Yeah, he says to get in and out of his apartment complex or to get in and out of a lot of, shopping buildings and whatnot, they have people there to take your temperature and make sure you're not sick or showing any symptoms.
Just an unbelievable way to have to live. All right, thanks for sharing that story.
Thanks.